welcome to Hubbard's Journey, and this is our first ever premiere that we're doing. We're going to get into our video and we're going to watch it alongside of you. So if you have any comments, questions, put them in the chat and we should be able to chat live at the same time.
Oh, I love that. So our topic today is going to be the Carnival Cruise Line Rewards Program.
All right, let's get into it. So let's just be clear right here. We are not legal experts and we are not travel agents. We are not cruise experts. We just cruise a lot.
I think I'm almost a cruise expert. Almost.
Maybe. We're not the cruise experts. We're just talking it through with you. So.
And I think that's a good point. We just got off a Carnival cruise, and guess what the buzz was on the ship?
The new rewards program? The old rewards program? Or the opt-in on the rewards program?
I did not hear opt-in on the ship. What I did hear on the ship, they were talking about, oh, I got to get so many cruises. I got to get Diamond by August 31st. I mean, that was just the buzz. We've got family members and friends scrambling, booking cruises.
Well, that's been happening for a while.
Yeah, it has been happening for a while to get to the Diamond level status.
But that's not the biggest issue right now.
But wait a minute. I'm Diamond for life. I don't have to worry about anything, right?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Not so fast.
Oh, I have to worry about it?
Well, we just found out about it, didn't we?
We did. We actually had a viewer who became a friend of ours, and he texted me, he said, hey, Michael, did you opt in to the new Carnival Rewards Program? I said, I'm Diamond. I don't have to opt in. I'm lifetime, baby. And he texted me, said, no, you're not. He said, if you don't opt into the program, and it doesn't matter what level you are, you could be platinum, diamond, whatever. If you don't opt into the program, you're not going to maintain that status at the beginning of the program. And the program actually physically goes into effect September 1st, 2026.
Well, that's true, but it's really just legality right now, right? It's a new program. We all knew this was coming. We knew it was all starting on September 1st. But I think that what you're getting a little hyped up about was we didn't realize that we actually had to go in and click a box, or maybe even read the descriptions, or maybe the disclaimers.
You know, you're right about all that.
Yeah.
And it's kind of gives me the feeling like there's something shady or something shifty going on here. Because they said, hey, you're Diamond forever. Because if you think about it, you can go back and look at the history probably 2-3 years ago. All of the Carnival loyalists, and there was a lot. If you ever went on Facebook or you ever went on anywhere on the internet and said anything bad about Carnival, the Carnival loyalists would come out of the woodwork and trounce on you. Is that true?
Well, that's true. That is true.
I mean, Carnival has the most loyal following, I think, than any company in the world.
Well, the question is, it's still the same, though.
That's going to be the question, because back then, they were talking about how they're speculating, these loyalists, that Carnival's going to improve it. We're going to get more things. They're going to try to maybe make a new level and all that stuff. And then they whipped out the rewards program, took the loyalty program, threw it right out the window, as we all know.
So the new rewards program is a points-based program, and it's all about dollars spent. Dollars spent on either the booking, the pre-booking things while you're on the ship. Anything that you spend money on, you're going to gain points.
And
right?
stars. Now, they're different.
That's right.
Points and stars are different. Points is stuff that you can spend. 10,000 points, you might be able to get a drink. Is that what it was? No, I'm telling you, it's something really crazy. Like you got to get, maybe it was 20,000 points. Do you remember?
Oh, I don't know exactly. But regardless, those point system will start accruing as of September 1st.
Now, stars, you need to get 100,000 stars to reach Diamond level. And that's roughly spend $33,000 within a 2-year period, maximize them. In other words, booking cruises where you get the maximum 3 points per dollar spent, you only have to spend $33,000 in 2 years.
Is that really the way it is?
Yeah, that's how it is. That's exactly how it is.
So you get 1 star for every $3 spent, or you get
no.
3
You get
stars for every $1 spent?
for every dollar spent, you get 1 star. But if you spend on qualifying programs like buying a cruise, well, you get 3 points per.
I think
Or
you're
3
wrong
stars.
about it. Let's pull it up.
No.
Let's take a look at that.
Okay, let's pull it up. All right.
So who's right?
I don't know.
I guess we're kind of both right. So the reality is not dollar for dollar and star. You get 3
You get 3 stars
for every $1 spent with Carnival. And over a 2-year period.
If you spend $33,000, you in fact could get diamond status, which is 100,000 stars.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And platinum is only 50,000 stars.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So let's read it together.
All right, let's read this thing together.
All right. So it's 3 points for every dollar you spent in rewards, as well as stars. Now, you can gain points on different things like spa treatment, specialty dining, beverage package, cruise
Just
fare.
gotta spend money. If you spend money, if you want to get the diamond status within that 2-year period, starting September 1st, you gotta spend $33,000.
But what I was trying to get at is it is 3 points or 3 stars for every dollar spent on almost everything except the casino.
This is true. It's dollar for dollar in the casino.
That's right. So you still get points as well as stars when you play in the casino, but it's not going to go as far as your dollars spent in other places on the
Like
ship.
Carnival purchases, like buying a cruise, you get 3 for 1.
It's your cruise fare, it's your beverage package, your Wi-Fi package, specialty dining, in the shops, in the spa, basically everywhere you want to go but the casino.
Oh, wait. Let's back this all the way up. You might lose your status starting September 1st if you don't opt in, right?
Yes, you do have to opt in, but you have to think about it like you would any other contractual program that you're opting into. You have to basically accept the legal terms.
Yeah,
disclaimers.
but the whole point of that is that if you are at, like we said early on here, if you're a diamond level and you haven't opted in, there's a chance you may lose your status and start from the beginning. Now, it doesn't blatantly say that, but
it's implied.
It's definitely implied.
Yeah, and I guess that's where the rub is. As a diamond member, because I am as well, we thought we were diamond for life and didn't have to do anything. We automatically roll in.
Hey, you put that perfectly. Automatically rolled into the new rewards program. But because the new rewards system is financially driven,
yes.
Guess what? You got to opt into a legal document.
Well, you have to opt in almost on anything you do. You have to opt in if you want to get emails from a store.
Yeah.
There's an option. You have to opt in on everywhere. So
Yeah.
I know that you're thinking of it in a different way, and that's understandable.
But I'm just blown away how Carnival has rolled this thing out. Like I was saying, I mean, at the early on, a couple of years ago, people were talking about, oh, they're going to make it better. We get too many diamonds. They're going to maybe make another level, all this stuff, as I was saying earlier. And we kind of got sidetracked. And then Carnival rolls out the new system and says, hey, we're going to reward system. And everybody was like blown away.
I don't think I'm the extreme that you are, and I'm definitely not the extreme of loving it. I want to see how it's going to work for me, but I think there are a lot of people who think that the new rewards program is going to work in their favor.
I think you may be right, but I don't like it. And why I don't like it is because it's not based on loyalty anymore. It's based on actual money spent. And I think that Carnival has fractured that loyalty.
Yeah, but I think about it like this, right? The rewards help the person who isn't a casino player. Because if you're a casino player, you're typically rewarded with discounted cruises, maybe free room fares, maybe
Nothing's free. It's discounted.
Maybe comps as well on the ship. And that is all based on the money that you put in, right? You put it in the casino to get those rewards. But the actual cruiser who doesn't play in the casino, they paid the same cruise fare, if not more than you did, and therefore, at least at the time of booking, and therefore, this is a way for them to get some rewards. So they can get a specialty dining, so they can have a spa treatment instead of getting it comped by the casino. They're getting it for their dollars spent. So I think that it's going to definitely work for the cruisers who probably aren't casino-based cruisers because, or let's be honest, because the casino players are not getting the 3-for-1 value that everything else is valued at. So that tells you right there that they're really trying to entice the people that aren't casino players.
Well, if you look at that and you're a casino player, it's 1-for-1 points. So if you want to get to diamond status and you're just a casino player, you don't book the cruise because you get a discounted cruise from the cruise line. Mm-hmm. And what they call it a free cruise. I call it a discounted cruise.
Absolutely.
Okay? It's nonsense because it's not free.
You paid it forward.
That's right. Pay it forward, whatever.
But also, too, someone like yourself who plays in the casino, but
too much.
You also buy the Wi-Fi package. So do you buy the Wi-Fi package? Do you buy the drink package? Do you buy drinks
as a casino
on the
player?
ship? Because it's everything that you purchase. There are people that cruise just to cruise and not go in the casino and not go into the spa.
Are you serious?
And not go into the shops.
What?
And not get the beverage package.
Huh?
And not get internet.
Really? There's actually people out there that go on a cruise just to go on a cruise and not go in the casino?
Of course there are. All right, so that's where a good segue. We want to hear from you. You let us know. Do you think that this new reward system is going to favor you the way you like to cruise, or is it going to be a little difficult for you? Or are you more like me, who's not going to be sour about it and is just going to play it out and see how it goes?
Number one, I'm not sour. Cruising, by the way, I believe is the best form of vacationing. And for us, we use it as vacationing and we use it as a mode of transportation. So
the best way to go.
Best way. You know, we try to avoid flying if we can. We're not afraid of it, but it's so much nicer cruising.
Cruising really is the best way to vacation. Our reason for this video is we don't want you to miss out. So
make sure
you opt in.
Log into Carnival and go in there and opt in.
So anytime you log into your account, it'll pop up. You just have to check the box. You just have to say, yes, I want in, and you're done. That's it. If you want to read all the legal jargon, have at it. Some people have said they've gotten an email. Email's harder for us because...
How do you know it didn't go to spam?
Exactly. For some reason, a lot of our Carnival...
What if you're caught up in life and you're not even paying attention to email and stuff like that?
Yeah, and that's really where the rub was for me about all this hub and...
Did you just say hubbub? All this hubbub? I think she said hubbub.
I was trying to think of the word. I don't know what I said. Yes. So that was the difficult thing is, we don't want you to miss the email. We might have missed the email because if it did come, we haven't seen it yet.
We never saw an email. The only reason we're aware of it for two reasons. One, we had, like I said, a friend of ours told us about that. And then Andrea said, oh, I already did it for you because we just booked a cruise.
We had a check-in.
We just booked a cruise the other day. And she said, oh, I already opted you in. I said, how come you never told me about this opt thing? I almost lost diamond status?
No. I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't say one way or another whether or not if you don't do it before September 1st. They're encouraging everyone to do it. It's implied that you'll lose it. I don't know if they'll really take it away from someone who's already earned it. But don't be that person. Don't miss out. Opt in. Take care of it today.
We'd love to hear your comments and see what your thoughts are on this whole subject. And are you still a Carnival loyalist? Are you like die-hard Carnival all the way? What they're doing is not fair, but it's okay? Or are you like, well, I'm really investigating other cruise lines. They really have put a sour taste in my mouth. Is that what you're thinking? That we'd like to know, right?
We would like to know.
We definitely would like to know. And I think everybody else looks at the comments and everybody gets a feel for what everyone's thinking. So it's pretty important to comment.
That's true.
So do you have this reward system all straightened out in your head? Did I help you get it straightened out in your head?
I have to laugh. Does Michael's comments ever get me right in my head?
But
No.
wait, I think you're missing one thing.
What am I missing?
I think we need to tell the viewers, on August 31st, whatever status you are with Carnival, that is going to be your status for the next 2 following years. And during that 2 following year period, starting September 1st, 2026, that's when the rewards program kicks in. Now, if you're already diamond at that point and you opted in, you will have diamond status for life. However, platinums and below will need to start earning points and stars to maintain a certain status level.
Or go up.
Or go up. If it's your first time cruise, you don't really have any stars, you don't have anything. Well, you can earn stars and stuff during that cruise. When you come back, you may jump from a red to a gold on your next cruise. No, but theoretically, right? Or does that change? Does that status level change throughout the 2-year period? Does anyone know that? It's an interesting thought, isn't it? So it's kind of going to work just like
our rewards program. Like an airline rewards. You accumulate points. And once you reach those certain points, you can use them at any time. If you accumulate your stars, you reach that status at any time.
So I'm glad I got you straightened out on this. So did you learn a lot from me?
No, I learned that you're very long-winded.
I'm not long-winded. I am a facts-driven, practical sense, almost basic, kind of make things up as I go kind of guy. So maybe long-winded.
So who knows? Everyone else is going to have a rewards program. Michael's going to have something else.
No. I'm going to be diamond for life. That's the only thing I know out of this whole program.
All right.
And that's subject to change too, by the way.
Okay, we never know.
And the other part of that is we don't get paid by any cruise line. We don't get paid by any hotel or any company, matter of fact. Everything that we do on YouTube is to benefit you, the viewer. Will it help you in your planning of a trip? Will it help you with a hotel? Will it help you with a cabin? With that said, your support would be greatly appreciated by maybe joining a membership for only $4.99 a month or buying us a coffee.
Both links are on our YouTube channel. You can find them under our profile or in our link section.
Hey, nicely said. And this is where I say, ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching, but there's more to explore.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button
so you never miss any adventures.
Click on one of these videos to keep the journey going.
And this is where I say, ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.